I'm Elizabeth Bannon, and this is Quotes and Quips, a little segment where I'll discuss notable, ridiculous, controversial quotes from the political realm from the past week, and then basically you'll get to hear me just rant about them. This week I'm going to be talking about Mitt Romney and a little something that he said to a town hall meeting in Colorado this week. He told this town hall meeting that he is a victim of the big bad liberal media bias. Mitt, this is not an original thought. How many times have we heard Republicans claim to be victims of the liberal media bias? It's practically every other day. So this is what he said. He said to this town hall meeting, "I realize now I'm fighting an uphill battle in some organs of the national media." And by some organs of the national media, he means the liberal, left-slanting, Democratic media. I am so sick of Republicans using the perceived liberal media bias as an excuse. I'm sick of them using it as a crutch and blaming their problems on it. It doesn't exist anymore. With the plethora of Republican GOP supporting news outlets, Drudge Report, National Review, Washington Examiner, we've got Ann Coulter, we've got Laura Ingraham, we've got Rush Limbaugh. There's tons of supporters and news outlets geared specifically towards conservative people. It's a coincidence that these Republican pundits and supporters happen to be social pariah and, generally considered to be vile people. Just a coincidence, totally. But even centrist publications like the Wall Street Journal and the Atlantic have conservative columnists and contributors who get top billing just as much as their liberal counterparts. I mean, the liberal media bias doesn't exist. It doesn't exist anymore, and I'm sick of Republicans using it as an excuse. If we're talking about conservative media outlets, let's not forget the crown jewel of the Republican Party, Fox News. Fox News, which was started by Roger Ailes as, a competitor in response to CNN, which was considered to be a left-wing cable news network, he thought, if liberals can get their news from CNN, why can't conservatives get their news from a cable news network as well? Thus, Fox News was created, and let me tell you, during this, election and this campaign, Fox News has been an incredible force. The 2 days of this week alone, Fox has topped every single day part, morning, noon, and night. So, they've got nothing to complain about. I mean, does Romney even know how closely he's polling to Obama right now? Like, literally, he's got nothing to complain about at all. Let's not forget about CNN. CNN, the darling of the liberal news, has just hit a 21-year low. That's a low. That's a really low. So, again, I would like evidence to see... I would like evidence to support the fact that there's still this big bad liberal media bias in existence. Anyway, I will give Mitt some credit. He did say, unlike many Republicans who seem to negate, omit, or just don't know, that the American public is capable of choosing the outlet from which to get their news. The internet provides us with all the information we could possibly want, and we're able, to pick and choose what we want to read, what we want to watch. I can understand that maybe before the internet became the force that it is, maybe there was a liberal bias in the media, but there's no way that anyone could argue that that's true now. We've got so many options. We can get our news from anywhere, and most people do, and Fox News is a perfect example of that. It's flying high right now, and it's because people want to watch the news the way they want to watch the news. But Mitt did say this in that same town hall meeting. He said, "We're fortunate that the American people get their information from a larger and larger array of outlets. So people get their news from cable, from talk shows, from radio, from the internet. And so people find sources that they find to be the most reliable." Mitt, I'm so glad that you said that. I want to end on a positive note. I'm glad that Mitt said that, and I think he needs to take that and then go tell the rest of his fellow Republicans so that they stop using the liberal media bias as an excuse. Because it's not an excuse. It doesn't exist. This is Elizabeth Bannon for Quotes and Quips. Thanks for watching.